happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Now, New York starting five. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 4. And for the Rockets, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Amen Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. At this time of the season, Doris, about midway through the schedule, what's the chief concern for most teams?
Well, the priority is always health, right? Teams try to weather the storm of a long season. But the other thing is chemistry, that intangible that maybe you can't define specifically, but when it exists, boy, it's special.
Anunoby can't get it to go. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. The coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And New York has possession after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Towns out to Bridges. Back to Towns. Just 4 to shoot. New York, again, can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Anunoby against Durant. Thompson outside. Got it. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Brunson. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. Anunoby passes to Robinson. And again, the Knicks missing.
Yeah, tough start, 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
Thompson attacking. Can't cash in the 10-footer. The Knicks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, my. How high does OG Anunoby get to finish that pass? Wow.
Durant against Anunoby. Durant looking around. Good on the shot.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 7-point differential. Smith against Towns. And that one's good. Brunson.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside painted area. Look out.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose. And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside Anunoby. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
Durant way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Brunson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night. New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Towns outside. Back to Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got 7.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Smith outside. Pass to Durant. From deep three-point land. Durant with another miss. For New York, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Towns, covered by Smith. For 3, Bridges. Smith with the rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Up top, Durant. With the floater, and he takes it up and lays it in. Give him 8.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Now here's Brunson. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Here's Towns. Nails the baby hook.
Boy, it's going to take more than that to stop Karl Anthony Towns. This guy focused on the task at hand, and that's to put it in the basket.
Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. It's rebounded by New York. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. The Rockets, number 1.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Durant with it. Give him 8 points now. Back to Thompson. Smith with a screen on Brunson. The 3 from Thompson. It's rebounded by McBride. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Pass to Bridges. Brunson taking his time here. Here's the 3. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. The Rockets trail. Adams high post. Yet to see a basket. Smith outside. Here's Thompson. Oh, trying his luck from deep. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Easton. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. He shoots. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Bridges outside. 4-3. Easton pulls it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now here's Durant. McBride covers. Back to Durant. Goes up at the elbow. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
Oh, fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 11 points in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Eason. No points yet. Down low. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Inside. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Pass to Durant. That one's good for 2. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Well, he's got a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Houston making some changes. Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith, and it's Shepard in for Eason. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Porty's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Yabusele comes in for Anunoby. Clarkson's checked in for Bridges. Kolek comes in for Jalen Brunson. Knicks trail by 3. Clarkson, right side. Shoots over Durant. And it's Clarkson missing. Houston has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Finney-Smith. And here's Durant. 5 to shoot. And here's Shepard for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's Kolek, averaging around 5 points a game. On the wing, Clarkson. He's marked by Finney-Smith. A shot from the mid-range. And it's Clarkson missing. Houston leading by 3. Pass to Shepard. Back to Adams. Houston working the ball around. Thompson finds Durant. They double-team Durant. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pure from three-point range.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical 3. And yes, he can D as well.
Here's Kolek. No made baskets yet. 1:02 left in the first quarter here. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. New York again can't hit. Now Durant. 23 points for him last game against Sacramento. And he makes it. And now an 8-point Rocket lead.
8 for 10 out of the gate. He couldn't ask for a much better start.
And New York shooting 45% from the field in this first. Yabusele a screen on Durant to stop the drought. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Your shot, Yabusele. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Tate comes in for Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Amen Thompson. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Towns is checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Houston leading by 8. 19 seconds left now in the first quarter. Finney-Smith a screen. From outside the arc. Clarkson grabs a miss. This one for 3. And Yabusele with a bucket on the assist by Clarkson.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Rockets on top, leading by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So on the floor for New York, Gershon Yabusele out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Kolek in at point guard. Here's Shepard. No points so far. Here's Okogie. The shake. To the wing on the left. Here's Shepard. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. Shepard's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Oh, creating for himself wasn't a strong suit in college, but it's nice to see Shepard folding some playmaking into his game.
Now here's Yabusele. Here's Towns. Back to Yabusele. Outside McBride. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road. Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Pass to Yabusele. Towns against Capella. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. And now it's time to take a look at the top defensive teams in the league right now. In third, Houston.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Shepard. Hits the jump hook. And now an 8-point Houston lead.
Yeah, how about the body control there? Shepard taking on the defense and just powering through it all.
Yabusele, a screen on Capella. Towns making that shot look routine.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Tate. And Eason subbed in for Okogie. Here's Shepard. He's got 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you guys.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Clarkson passes to Towns. Cat strike from long distance.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity. And that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Yabusele. Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. New York working the ball around now. Towns a screen on Easton. The kick out to Brunson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
The Rockets lead by 7. Outside Easton. Pass to Durant. Smith outside to the paint. It's Easton with the jam.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Bridges outside. Now here's Brunson, tightly guarded. Towns a screen on Durant. Three-pointer, Bridges. Capella with a rebound.
Oh, love the intensity which they're hitting the boards.
Pass to Shepherd. Now here's Durant. He's guarded by Bridges. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Durant's shot is off.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Towns for 3. They get it again. Anunoby, he's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
Now here's Durant. 18 points for him. So effective inside.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Brunson's got 14.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Shepherd. Back to Durant. Over Bridges. That doesn't go either for Durant. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 6. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And defenses prepare for Brunson's foul-drawing tactics, but they still can't do anything about it.
That free throw good from Brunson. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Steven Adams checked in for Capella. Good on both. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success. They have no answer defensively inside.
Towns on a screen. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. Stolen by Anunoby. Fast break. Here comes New York. Whoa! Towns with the power.
Well, this team relies, obviously, on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications.
And a chance here to check out some stats for OG Anunoby.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And here is Thompson, coming off a 31-point game against Sacramento.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Here's Brunson, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Anunoby on the wing, covered by Smith. Brunson misses.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Here's Easton, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the night. Huck Porty's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
At the line for your Rockets.
One shot.
One shot.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 16. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Boy, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in. Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Pass to Adams. Now Durant. Shoots over Bridges. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Adams.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Now here's Bridges. New York working the ball around now. And here's Brunson from the arc. Smith with the rebound.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
On the wing, Thompson. Brunson defending. Brunson against Thompson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Bridges. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Oh, Mikal Bridges with the big-time strength on that finish.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Kolek. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Brunson. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Durant against Anunoby. Outside Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
You simply can't bite on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And he drops the first.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Kolek. He's perfect from the line this time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Houston.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Eason. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Knicks ball.
Over the last month of play, the top free throw shooters among small forwards. The 4th spot held by Kevin Durant.
And it's clear that these guys work hard on maintaining their free throw shooting. It's why they're among the best in the league in that category.
You know, and being the slashers that they are, having that kind of success at the line does even more to get them into attack mode. They're always looking to create some contact and get to the line for what is an almost automatic 2 points.
And that one's good. Clarkson. Houston leading by 8. Smith outside. Pass to Eason. And here's Durant. Beyond the arc. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Bridges outside. It's Robinson, high post. Screen by Robinson. 3-pointer, Bridges. Eason pulls it in. Houston has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Smith. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 11. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Anunoby passes to Brunson. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Over to the wing. For 3, Durant. Another 3 from Houston.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
On the wing, Clarkson. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is how you respond to 1-3 on one end. Clarkson with a tray of his own. Go ahead, Jordan.
Thompson, no good.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
On the wing, Clarkson, defended by Eason. And it's Clarkson missing. Houston leading by 8. Up top, Durant. Up top, Thompson. Brunson defending. 11 seconds left in the first half. Back to Durant. Over Bridges. That's good from Durant. On the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night. No good that time. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
New York, 53.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And looking at the Kings matchup, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
It's been easy money for the Slim Reaper tonight. The scoring ability off the charts. Good thing I didn't have to guard.
Not sure if you'd be the one checking him, Jet. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. It's a 10-point game. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Brunson. Towns, left side. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson against Thompson. Right side, Brunson. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got 9 rebounds now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Smith. That one goes. Count it. Smith's got 5.
Man, pretty slick move by Smith. You got to have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
Durant against Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Brunson brushes off the D.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Houston leading by 10. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you, Brian.
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there, but the defense adjusted to that very well.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
Smith passes to Thompson. Outside Durant. 3-pointer. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Robinson. Towns for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Houston has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. The kick to Durant. Takes a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Durant's got 40 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Towns outside. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
Thompson passes to Adams. Back to Thompson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Thompson's got 6.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns. Shooting 1.
That one misses for Towns.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns is resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
Now here's Smith. He's got 5. Durant. And the layup is good off the glass. Durant's got 42 in the game.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Outside Anunoby. It's Robinson, high post. Bridges down low. He's against Easton. Pulls up on the wing. Bridges misses.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Houston working the ball around. For 3, Durant connects from downtown. Durant's got 45 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Brunson. Takes it inside. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Easton, pass to Durant. It's good. Durant's got 47 points.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
To halt the run. And they get it back. Towns a screen on Easton. Bridges with it. Durant covering. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
McBride, he's checked in for New York.
Number 2, Miles.
Houston leading by 19. Thompson outside. Hey, expanding his range. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. All right, time now to bring you the teams leading the league in second chance points in the past month. Second, Houston.
Their physicality underneath has been generating a lot of second chance opportunities. We'll see if they can maintain that level of intensity.
Durant with it. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And that one drops. And the Rockets lead by 21.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside Anunoby. Lets it fly. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Anunoby's got 6.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
It's tipped and stolen by Bridges. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's McBride. Easton pulls it in. Easton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Durant. Fires from deep. And good! There's another!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Thompson. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by Houston.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Durant, pass to Smith. Bridges against Durant. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. Pass to Brunson. Six on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Houston leading by 20. Thompson outside. Smith outside. On the wing, Thompson. Picked by Smith. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds now in the game. McBride passes to Brunson. Towns a screen on Thompson. Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer, no good. Houston has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Here's Thompson. Adams with a screen on Brunson. Thompson goes in. Here's Eason. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 26. Towns outside. Back to Brunson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And Okogie is subbed in for Eason. First one falls for him.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Both free throws, good from Brunson.
Well, Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
Now here's Capella. He's scoreless. Pass to Shepard. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Kevin Durant.
Seeing his rebounding numbers go down doesn't come as a surprise. When you're in the league as long as he's been, start to think about taking care of your body, the longevity part. That might mean being slightly less aggressive around those young bucks near the hoop. But he's still a valuable piece to have on this roster.
Kolik's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Clarkson, left side. Right side, McBride. Just 5 on the clock. He shoots it. New York, no good that time either.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
The Rockets lead by 23. Pass to Shepard. A minute 53 left in the third quarter here. And he lays it up and in. Shepard's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepard, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Pass to Clarkson. 4-3. Drains the triple. Give him 8 points now.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. Here's Shepard, and he goes in for the dunk.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Now here's Clarkson. Give him 8 to the inside. Pass to McBride. New York working the ball around now. The 3. Yabusele can't hit. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here's Okogie. Takes the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Okogie's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
What a play by Clarkson. Has the concentration to finish through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Amen Thompson.
One shot. One shot.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Durant. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Clarkson for 3. They get it back. Here's Cordy. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Miles McBride, Kershawn Yabusele out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Kolek in at the point guard position.
And Shepard is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Clarkson passes to Towns. From downtown, it falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his fourth three-pointer of the game.
Clarkson against Durant. Softly drops in the floater. Durant's got 56 in the game.
Well, let's just sit back and admire the brilliance of Kevin Durant. He makes these floaters look easy.
Pass to Towns. And yep, it's good.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Now Durant. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Here's Kolek. That three's off the mark. The Rockets have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Durant for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Yabusele finds Clarkson. Here's Kolek. Pass to Yabusele. Clarkson against Durant. Now here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Shoots over Durant. And Durant with the block.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Steven Adams checked in for Houston. Clarkson against Durant. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Brunson passes to Towns. Puts up a 3. New York again can't hit. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Fast break. Here comes New York. Pass to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Back to Towns. Brunson against Durant. Towns right side. Shot clock at 5. Unloads. New York again can't hit. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Good on the bucket.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Here's Diawara. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. A lot of people think the NBA has never been better, Doris. What's your favorite thing about the league right now?
BA, you can't ask me one favorite thing. I mean, these players are at the most skilled I've ever seen them. The tough shot making's ridiculous. The three-point ability off the bounce. Do you know how hard it is what some of these guys are capable of doing nightly? Please.
Second free throw, no good. The Rockets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Up top, Durant. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Diawara. For New York, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Anunoby passes to Diawara. Pass to Towns. To snap the cold streak. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got rebound number 11. Down low. Back to Durant. Oh, connects again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now Brunson. Towns outside. Shoots. New York again can't hit. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby.
Go the other way.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Capella, he's checked in for Houston. And a switch here also for New York. Kolek's checked in. The Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. And there's a pick. Bridges against Durant. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Anunoby. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Brunson. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in. 30 points for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly, this guy trying to keep them competitive.
Here's Okogie. Finney Smith, a screen. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Durant. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Kolek.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Anunoby on the wing. Here's Brunson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Capella. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating. But where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
The first one falls. Houston making some changes. Tate comes in for Durant, and Holiday subbed in for Okogie. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Houston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Outside Finney Smith. Sinks it from distance. Finney Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Finney Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
To the paint. Here's Towns. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Towns has got 11 points here in the second half.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Here's Tate. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You know, we're never opposed to a little creativity. Ooh, did he have plenty of that? The double pump, having some fun.
And Houston making a change here. Okogie's checked in.
Keyshawn Tate at the line, shooting 1.
That one misses from Tate. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
Shepard, that's good.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
That's good from Bridges on the assist by Brunson.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Pass to Shepard. And here's Tate outside. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Shepard's got 19 points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Hey, rejected by Capella.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Outside Tate. Pass to Okogie from outside the arc. He drops it from range.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
New York has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Bridges outside to the middle. Here's Brunson, and he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Shepard. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
And New York has possession. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Towns. The 3. On target from range. Towns has got 10 points in the quarter.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Shepard. It's Tate on the wing. Houston working the ball around. Okogie, the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Okogie. Oh, ripped away! Here's Kolek. He's marked by Finney-Smith. To the wing, right side. Here's Brunson. From down in the low post, it goes. Brunson's got 36 points.
Well, what a beautiful move from Jalen Brunson. Frees himself for an opportunity to put the ball in the basket.
Here's Shepard. Brunson defending. Pass to Shepard. Fires the three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Towns outside. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
The Knicks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Bridges outside. Pass to Robinson. 59 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Bridges. Clock at 6. New York again can't hit. Here's Newton. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Shepard. Outside Finney-Smith. Three-pointer off the mark. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Robinson passes to Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, Mikel showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Outside Finney-Smith. So it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could touch the shots. They hit some tough ones early on, and I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment, and we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce.